U.S. men's national team, big match coming up. Got Australia. That who's it's going to be who is going to take control of the group and most likely win the group. But what I want to talk about, which is kind of cool, is the ratings just came out. U.S. men's national team game one. Let me make sure I have this right. 27. I know it's 27. 27.537 million viewers. By the way, game five of the NBA Finals, Knicks Spurs, 24.5 million. It beat game five of the NBA Finals. And I know you're going to get some people like, oh, well, that's just two cities and it's, the NBA Final and this is the national team. I get that. I do. But we're talking about the NBA, right? We all know in our major sports, the finals are a big deal, right? The fans, because they're that type of fans, they may have a team, but they're going to watch the NBA finals. They're going to watch the playoffs, right? They all get boosts in ratings. That's how it works. So it is a pretty decent comparison and pretty impressive because again, it's not the women's national team, it's the men's, right? We know that it has not been a great stretch the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years for the men's national team. So I think that is a really, really, really impressive number for this team. Again, group one, game one of the group stage too, right? This is not like they're in the knockout stage, which I think will probably even get another bigger boost, which brings me to this whole idea. One thing I'm getting exhausted by seeing is, of course, you're getting a lot of the Europeans who have just want to trash Americans. Oh, Americans, why is it in America? America, they don't like soccer. They don't know soccer. They're stupid about soccer. They don't care about soccer. And then, of course, we have the Americans who were doing the same thing. Soccer's dumb. It's so easy. That's why 3-year-olds play it. We don't care about soccer. And I'm like, have you checked the number? Do any of you pay attention? Do you check the numbers? The United States of America has like a top 5 fan base in the entire world. It just doesn't necessarily seem like it at a glance that we care about soccer because we're such a massive country and it is like maybe I actually think it's probably moving up to like third, but you could say maybe it's a fourth or fifth sport in the US. So that's why people are like, oh, there aren't fans, but there are tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of soccer fans in America. The problem, I think, maybe the mistake people are making is they're looking directly at MLS and looking at ratings for MLS matches, right? And what the MLS players get paid and so forth. It's like, okay, but you do realize in this day and age, you don't have to be, over in Britain to watch EPL and follow EPL, or in Germany to be a fan of La Liga, Serie A, League One in France. Um, I'm so sorry, Germany. I said La Liga. Spain is La Liga. I have Ronaldo in my head because I want to talk about the Portugal match and Bundesliga in Germany. Apologies, guys. Anyway, the big five. So I'd like to see the individual ratings on matches for that in America. You have a ton of American fans, but they're following the Big Five leagues over in Europe as opposed to following MLS. But obviously, I think MLS is doing quite well as well. So it's the one thing for me that's been exhausting about a World Cup is those typical people that are going to bash America about being ignorant of the sport or not having any fans and not supporting it. But anyway, huge match for the U.S. coming up here with Australia. Massive interest and support for the team for game one. So I thought that was kind of cool. We'll see what the numbers look like for game two. Let me know your thoughts. I will talk to you later.